I'm Adam Marino.
And I'm Mike Marino. That's right, we're related.
We are two cousins talking music and how it relates to us.
And why it should relate to you.
This is How It's Related. Welcome back to the Weird Studio. We might actually, found out last week, we might be in here for a little bit because it's really fried chicken over there. The systems are really fried. So for now, this is, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. This is How It's Related. This is part 4. You golfing? I would like to see that, actually.
What?
Because I bet you'd get a few good shots in. Because you're athletic enough. You just don't do it a lot.
What are we saying?
I said, I'd love to see that, actually. I said, what are you, golfing? Because you said 4.
Oh.
You're so not into sports that you're like, oh, I forgot 4 was a golf term, too.
I didn't.
I feel like what happened. Yeah.
I knew what you were saying. I didn't get there. Yeah, I can hit the crap out of a golf ball.
Right.
Who cares?
Which way does it go, though? Maybe not always the
straight most of the time.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Oh. So yeah, that I would like to see. But today is not that day because we are, like you said, on part 4 of Danger Mouse's release of the Gray album. And you can only find it on YouTube, basically, and like SoundCloud, I think, because there was a big mess of copyright. I mean, as you can kind of imagine, with going with two huge juggernauts in the Beatles and Jay-Z, that's kind of
juggernauts
in the music world, right? I mean, yeah. It's not like Beck. Like Beck would be like, go ahead. You know, because he's worked with Beck. Okay, so again, make sure you check out the previous episodes if you're just stumbling upon this. But because we are wrapping up the second half of the Gray album, and we are starting with track, basically number 8 is. Let me hit play.
Yeah.
So this is the weirdest Beatles song, I think. Piggies is the Beatles song. I feel like at some point he just had to Danger Mouse had to just like, well, I wonder if there was some point where he's like, well, I haven't used this song yet.
Yeah, I mean,
you gotta have some of that, right? Because I don't know if Piggies is really like his number one stunner.
Yeah, I mean, whatever has a usable part.
It's not terrible. It's not the worst. Dirt Off Your Shoulder we didn't care for as much. This is like a little bit better. It still works. The pausing,
hanging out in the key of D.
Yeah, it doesn't really move, does it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's repetitive.
This is what the song is.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's not bad. It works, but like at some point, for 4 minutes of this, obviously, is maybe not the move. But not every song is a all the way complete banger. Again, we're really like going through it, ripping it to shreds. Like overall, still, it's obviously impressive to just throw that together, make it work, make the beat on time, and to slide things together. And again, a masterclass in editing. So it's good, but it doesn't like. There was 3 or 4 songs on our last episode where, man, you can close your eyes and just like, this is good. Like the first two tracks, I think, really, which were What More Can I Say and the public service announcement, like the intro. But okay, so that was Change Clothes. And now
Justify my third.
Rocky Raccoon.
Back to our regular schedule.
I'm to find Gideon's Bible. So this is also Savory Truffle. So it's Rocky Raccoon and Savory Truffle. He really ripped up the beat. Ringo on that beat. This, it's not my favorite, but it is cool.
It's good.
It's cool the way it's put together. Because it's more chill. But that's all. I mean, what am I saying? That's Jay-Z, right? Like, Jay-Z is more chill. There's some songs that are more in your face than others, but it's more chill.
Yeah, I think that I'm kind of been drawing a conclusion while listening to this, because I've known that this existed, and I listened to it and I heard it, and I've heard a lot of throughout the years. I've just heard it again, and then heard a different thing that I didn't hear, and now I'm hearing pretty much all of it. It's first of all, to me it's like more of a flex than anything, because like
To be able to do that.
you made a new thing out of two different things that already existed, and
That had no concept of each other.
this is not better than the originals. You know what I mean? He like what I'm trying to say is that this is just like, oh, this, different option. Here's a different take on whatever. But I don't listen to this. I've known that it existed all the time. I didn't forget that it existed. It's just like, I remember when I first heard about it, I was like, oh, that's amazing. And I just kept living my life. Like, that's not it, is it anyone's favorite album? I don't think it's better than the Black Album. I don't think it's better than the White Album.
Right.
Because it's, you know what I mean? So this is more like of a novelty thing. I'm sure this is someone's favorite record of all time.
Maybe.
I would encourage you to listen to the White Album.
Right. I was going to say.
Like, for sure.
Yeah, like, let me ask you this. Do you think there's anyone that listens to this and then listens to either Beatles separately or Jay-Z separately and says, oh my gosh, yeah, that sucks?
I think it is not, what am I trying to say? Not mutually exclusive. So I think people could have heard this and then discovered the Beatles. I don't think Beatles fans heard this and were like, oh, Jay-Z's amazing. I don't think it went the other way.
That's
think
a solid take.
you know.
Yeah, there were more people that found out about the Beatles because of this.
And I bet people were like outraged by it too.
Right.
How did your parents take it? Do you remember? Did you show them?
No.
I know you showed them. Really?
No. I don't
Really?
think I did.
Huh.
I think I was. Yeah, there
When
was
did
a
this
few
come out?
years. So the
I want to say like 05.
Let's see. No, 2004.
Mm.
So
That's
I
still
was
a long time ago.
23.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't really like hanging out with my parents a lot at 23. I do more now,
Yeah.
And then moved to, well, no. I was in Fort Wayne. I didn't move back out to California for a couple more years. But yeah, that is a good point. Like, it doesn't reverse. It probably doesn't go back the other way in that.
And this is it's a piece of art that a guy made and did an amazing job. I would prefer to hear the tracks on the Black Album, how they are, because I mean, I don't know, but I guess that's the challenge that is presented to you, is a song, from the original album, and then well, here's a different take on it, and it's not always awesome.
Oh, for sure.
But like this song is like, it's hard to, you're not going to make it better, is I guess just what I'm trying to say. Especially this is my favorite song on the Black Album.
It's just an interlude, yo. So this is interlude. And I'm so tired. And Revolution number 9. Revolution number 9's okay. It's funny how you are overall picking out more of the Jay-Z-ness, and overall I'm picking out more of the Beatles-ness. Which not on purpose per se, but it's a good healthy mix. It's a little redundant.
It's an interlude. That's what an interlude is. Just like a movement, a piece. It's the intermission.
Yeah. And what it's doing is in Revolution 9, George Martin, the producer, they left it in, but I don't think he says it over and over. I think it's just a recording playing over and over. But he says number 9.
Mm-hmm.
And it's famous now if you're a Beatles fan. And there's parts of that in there, and they keep looping it, and that it's that's where you say like this is the flex, because like overall it doesn't sound that oh my gosh amazing. It's more amazing because of the story I just told. Like, oh, that's cool how he did that. But as far as just here, listen to this, you're like, well, what?
Yeah, when's the song start?
Yeah. And it's, again, same thing with this next one. It's okay. It's cool that he's taking the melody that way and like, okay, that's cool. Yeah, I like this. It's parts of Can't Buy Me Love and Mother Nature's Son. Again, it's good. It works.
Yeah.
But like, so again, some of the weird stuff that he was able to do is that again, there's no drum machines, no break beats, no outside tracks. Every kick, snare, and hi-hat came from literally the White Album, tape clips, mic bumps, and they traditionally, when they're doing this, they use, other like samples, and that's kind of the idea.
Mm-hmm.
And on purpose, he didn't, obviously, because that makes it, the thing. But this whole album took 2 weeks, which also,
that's crazy
to me, is a little like, okay, you just have to be like fried and just like, okay, next idea, and just power through it, right? I mean,
or just committing to one song a day.
Yeah,
completing one whole song a day, which is a long day.
Yeah, and it's doable, but like, gosh, to carve out the samples manually, one I want to say note at a time, but like one.
With the drums, that's what he did. He took each bass drum, snare, and then he made like how I make beats at home. That made his own new beats with those samples.
So Jay-Z technically never authorized it, but I guess word on the street is quietly he loved it. He didn't block it. He didn't endorse it. But supposedly, he really thought the 99 Problems, that flip was unreal, supposedly. And it basically launched Danger Mouse into being able to do all the other stuff. Black Keys, Beck, Norah Jones, Adele.
I feel like Gnarls Barkley came out right after this.
It was formed through that Damon Albarn from Gorillaz, and then Gnarls Barkley was basically was formed. So the legal drama. So it's EMI, who owns Beatles, tried to shut everything down. They sent cease and desist letters to Danger Mouse and all sites hosting the music. That was the big fuss, and it was a global issue, copyright, digital art, So February 24th, 2004, over 170 websites participated. They distributed the Grey Album for free for one day. Over 100,000 downloads occurred that day. And that kind of, because again, you have to remember, this is 2004. This isn't like now where it's like no big deal.
Yeah.
That was a huge deal, back then. So, the
was
Beatles,
that the Kazaa era? Or whatever, Shazam?
No, like LimeWire and all that.
Yeah, it was after that, and it was like Kazaa or something that everyone was using around that time.
Yeah, and then the Beatles actually, they never commented, but insiders say that, and you would think they found it disrespectful, but they actually, which a true artist can appreciate, and they said it was beautiful and oddly respectful. One EMI employee privately said it was an artistic triumph. So, pretty cool overall, as far as just having the idea and going through this and taking the time and doing that. And again, I don't remember even, it was about a month ago or something. I don't know how it even this came up, but I was like, okay, there's enough here to dive in and kind of talk through it and try and remember what it was like in 04. That was 21 years ago. So if a baby was born, they can go out and drink a beer. Your favorite
Yay
thing to do.
It's gross.
Yeah. Same. All right, so again, this was a 4-part series. Make sure you check out all 4 episodes regarding Danger Mouse and the Grey Album, and we will
something
see you
for
the next of
day.
times, end of days.
Pizza.
Okay, so if you happen to like this episode, please tell a friend.
And if you didn't like this episode, please tell nobody.
Be sure to like and subscribe on Apple and Spotify and, of course, YouTube.
Follow us on social media as the links are in the show notes.
Remember to check out our next episode where we will tell you how it's related.